Oi, galera do Banana Piranha, tudo bom? Eu tô aqui de volta, dessa vez sozinho, sem o Gustavo, graças a Deus, pra poder mostrar um pouco mais da minha vida pra vocês. A maioria de vocês não sabe, mas o meu objetivo final de ter vindo pros Estados Unidos foi me tornar um apresentador de late night TV show, que é esses programas de entrevista, tipo o programa do jogo que tem aí no Brasil. Já tô treinando pra isso, né? Engordando, já tô, desde que eu cheguei aqui. Mas a maioria dos apresentadores aqui nos Estados Unidos começam fazendo stand-up. E eu tô seguindo o caminho deles. Eu vou mostrar pra vocês agora, no vídeo a seguir, logo depois de eu falando, o meu primeiro set, que foi aqui no Flappers, que é um clube de Burbank, que é uma cidade bem pertinho de Los Angeles. Um clube super famoso, inclusive. Que grandes comediantes, tipo Seinfeld, os próprios apresentadores, tipo Conan O'Brien, todo mundo se apresentou e começou lá. Então eu espero que vocês gostem. Curtam, está legendado especialmente pra vocês. E escreva seus comentários que eu quero saber o que vocês acharam, tá? E vamos lá, a gente se vê toda semana no Banana Piranha. Tchau! Alright, everyone, my name's Rodrigo. I'm Brazilian. And I don't know if you guys know much about Brazil, but we are a mix of like native South America, Africans, and Portuguese. And that mix usually ended up with somebody like Giselle Bündchen or Adriana Lima. But nature sometimes fucks it up. And here I am. No, well, it's funny because I feel like I managed to get the worst part of every race. It's like from the Portuguese, I got this washed out color that doesn't really go with anything. It's like the only thing that I can think of is the current administration, but I heard Trump is not on Vogue, so I'm saying no. All right. From the native South America, I got this habit of appreciating herbs, if you guys know what I mean. But this one was actually pretty cool because I fit it right into LA. It was like right from the beginning, I roll with the cool kids from Venice. From the Africans, I got this really curly hair, which if I don't shave every other week, it makes me look like Will Smith on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. But in my case, it's like Rodrigo, Fresh Queen of Culver City. No, but for real though, you would think that like having an African descendant, like it would give me some advantage. But I managed to get that part from the Portuguese people, which is like really sad. But it's funny that being a foreigner here in America, like it makes you realize that we have different in very little things, like everyday little things. For example, I never understood, to this day I don't really get it, the whole personal space concept, the 3 feet bubbles. It's like, yeah, I get it. Like if I see a white person like walking towards me on the sidewalk, I would stop and do the little dance that looks like that in my head. It's like, oh, wait, I'm sorry. No, you're sorry. No, okay. No, please, come. You're first. No, okay. Okay. But I never got it. Like in my head it was like, dude, like we are not that fat. Like you can just walk right through me. The fuck? But I started to realize that I sounded rude. So I wanted to say something, and that's what I started to say. Somebody would stop and be like, oh, I'm sorry. And I would just reply, no, you're fine. And just keep walking, which now I realize is super rude. I look like this bitch that comes on the sidewalk. No, you're fine. And just like keep walking. But I was trying to be thoughtful, I promise. I was trying to be thoughtful. And it's just that it's like, does anyone over here has a foreigner friend that has English as the second language? Anyone? Do they ever like invite people that speak their own language, and in the end they just start having a conversation that is not in English? Yeah. Do you feel left out? Do you ever feel left out? All right. But imagine having that 24 hours. Like I'm living in a country, I will never be as comfortable in English as I am in Portuguese. Like never. I'm so comfortable that sometimes like I get really embarrassed. I'll tell you a little story that happened to me not that long ago. So I went to San Diego and I walked in this hotel with my friend, my girlfriend. And then we saw this really cute, like sexy tan fit, cute. That's the point. cute guy in the lobby. He was the receptionist. And me and my friends started speaking in Portuguese. Like all this nasty, really nasty thing, like how we would like to like take him on top of that desk. Like just cute things that you say to your friend. And then at the end of the check-in, the guy came up to us and he turned to us and he was like, oh, prazer, meu nome é Paulo e eu espero que vocês tenham uma ótima estadia no hotel. Which translates to English as like, nice to meet you, my name is Paulo, I hope you enjoy your stay. But he said it in Portuguese, so what it really meant was like, nice to meet you, my name is Paulo, I know everything you just said it. So, I was like terrified. But that day I learned three things actually. I learned that like you shouldn't get too comfortable in your own skin because that way you don't really observe your surroundings and can get messy. Second thing was Paulo was a great lover and he was definitely African descended. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. Have a good night.